By now, you might be wondering something about Cecilia. If her examination results didn't tell the whole story, then who was she really? What was she good at? What made her special? Well, the answer was not found in an examination paper. It was found on a football field and on a stage. Because Cecilia was one of those children who seemed to come alive when doing what she loved. And perhaps, without realizing it, this was where her real talents began to show. Let's start with football. Cecilia loved football. She wasn't just one of those children who stood on the sidelines watching everyone else play. No, Cecilia wanted to be in the game. She wanted the ball. And once she got it, you had better be paying attention, because Cecilia had a rather unusual gift. She could use both legs to play, her left foot, her right foot. To Cecilia, they were both useful. If she played on the right wing as number 7, she was comfortable. If she moved to the left, she was equally comfortable. She didn't have to worry too much about which foot was her stronger foot. She had two, and that was a significant advantage. But there was something else Cecilia was particularly good at. Long kicks. Very long kicks. The kind that made people turn their heads. She became one of the best candidates for taking corner kicks. She could place the ball into the danger area from a distance. But if you thought Cecilia's talents ended with her feet, you would be wrong. Because Cecilia had another strength. Her head. Literally. Cecilia had found something she was naturally good at. And on the football field, nobody cared about her examination results. But football was not the only place where Cecilia could shine. There was another world where she seemed at home. The world of drama. Cecilia was a good dancer. And when music started playing, something changed. She could move. She could express herself. She could perform. On stage, she could become someone else. She could use her body, her voice, her expressions, and somehow she could make people watch. The girl who struggled with examination marks could walk onto a stage. And suddenly, everything made sense. There was confidence. Then came the school holidays. Time away from the classroom and homework. And most importantly, time with Alexa. Alexa's family was different. They were financially comfortable. They had more space and resources that Cecilia's own family could not always afford. For Cecilia, Alexa's home became a small window into another world. A world where some things were easier, where certain needs were met. And yet, Cecilia was never made to feel like an outsider. She was welcomed. She was part of the family whenever she visited. Sometimes, the two girls would spend hours together, talking, playing, laughing, sharing stories, and simply enjoying the freedom of being children. She was learning that people could live very different lives. Some had more, some had less, but friendship could exist between them all the same. Cecilia didn't fit neatly into one box. She was a footballer, a dancer, a drama performer, a friend, a daughter, a student. Perhaps Cecilia was beginning to discover that her talents were not always found where people were looking. They were on the field and the stage. But talents are gifts. And gifts alone do not always determine where life takes you. Sometimes, talent needs opportunity and encouragement. The girl described as average was showing the world there was much more to her than marks. She could play, dance, perform, and dream. This was Cecilia, a girl finding her own way to shine. And there was still so much more to her story. Stay tuned for episode 4.